coaching our children and teaching them how to learn from mistakes, right?
Yeah.
Because one thing we are very conscious of never talk about good or bad with our kids. You know, there's evil in this world, but we don't want to talk about them being good or being bad. It's about them learning, right?
Yeah.
And why is it important that when we're teaching them about how to do something better, we're not labeling it as bad and just an opportunity to learn?
Well, mistakes are just that. They're opportunities to learn. And if you're going to tell them that's bad, that gets into their psyche. They're going to think they're bad. And every time they make a mistake, it's going to cause that gut initial reaction that is not the reaction that you want children to have as a learned behavior as they get older. You want them to say, oh, I made a mistake, pick themselves back up, and, you know, continue on. It's like falling off a horse. Is it bad that you fell off? No, you're going to get right back up and you're going to try again. Well, it's the same with anything else. A child makes a mistake, and you know, they're young, they're learning, they don't know everything. And while it seems as us as adults that, oh gosh, that was such a silly mistake, or how stupid were they actually really don't know any better. And it's our job as parents to guide them and teach them and let them know what's right and wrong, and help them through and guide them through that process.
Yeah,
they're not bad or good.
We always say it's a reflection of us. If they're doing something incorrectly over and over again,
it means I didn't teach them well enough.
We're not teaching them well. So we always say, like, look, let's look in the mirror. That's a reflection of us.
Yeah.
As adults that struggle with feedback, it's really because they were programmed incorrectly as children. And, you know, it's fine. Well, many of our parents make mistakes, and we're trying not to repeat those mistakes, because they've been programmed to think, well, every time that this is bad, so now all of a sudden my defenses are up because I'm going to be coached on something I did incorrectly, so it must be bad. So I've almost gotten defended, as opposed to like, hey, take responsibility for it.
You know, I think it's our job as parents, as our children grow and get older, to prepare them to be successful adults and to be contributing adults to society and to be the best that they can be. And when you see adults that have reactions that are irrational or emotional, that really lies on that they didn't get those experiences enough, and they're relying on their adulthood to give them those experiences. And gosh, if I could just have any wish for my girls, is that we do a good enough job that we set them up for success in their 20s, so that they've already had experiences that can prepare them for what is to come, because life isn't easy.
Right.
So it's hard out there, and they're going to get dealt some really tough situations that, gosh, as parents, I never would want them to be in, but it's going to happen. So